Yeah, it tastes good.
It does.
Looks like it tastes good.
It's less filling.
Tastes great. It's Miller Lite.
Yeah. I'm Larry.
I'm Joe. That's news to us.
Today's top story is majority of singles prefer belfies to selfies.
Wait, is that really top story? You sure top story isn't two drunk friends were left with swollen penises?
That could be a top story, but
You started first.
I thought you started last time.
Yours says majority, so that sounds like it's more important.
That's what I thought. Dating.com uncovers.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
It's time to address the ultimate online dating question. Do people actually enjoy your selfies or your belfies?
What the hell is a belfie?
Well, wait, and I might tell you. Selfies of your bottom, more effective in building a lasting romantic spark.
Wait a minute. So instead of a dick pic, this is an ass pic?
Pretty sure that's $2 right there.
I know, but it's worth
yeah.
it.
So Dating.com,
Sorry.
part of the dating group and the company behind numerous online dating sites, announces today the results of its latest member survey, revealing that belfies have taken precedence over among, I don't know how over and among got mixed up in my brain.
Close, dude.
Today's most eligible singles.
They have ozone.
The online dating giant also shares its tips for perfecting the art of the belfie for those new to the
Wait,
process.
there's a giant online that dates?
Yeah, and it's going to actually tell you about how
What's
to do a
his name?
belfie. I don't know.
Goliath?
Becoming more familiar with your body
Ooh, that's nice.
can do wonders not only for the relationship you have with yourself,
Wait, but say, how does it have a relationship? I feel like that's a sin. in religion.
but also for your relationships with potential partners.
Really? I feel like I should be right on board with this.
But before taking some new snapshots,
Oh, wait.
consider the following standout findings as a guide.
I'm ready.
Okay. More than half of the respondents, or 64%, have sent an online connection at least one belfie within the last 12 months.
Can I find out?
36% claim they have never taken one.
What's a belfie? Have we gone over that yet? I feel like did I miss it?
Yeah, it'll be coming.
Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe not.
I feel like this is one of those stories we don't find out what the hell belfie is. That's
I think, hold it.
It's $3.
I think our,
It's just in.
somebody's going to find this out.
From the producers?
Yeah, the producers.
Yeah, it's weird they didn't just look it up and tell us so.
Yeah, that is really weird.
But how they
89, huh?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
with you.
89, I think, oh, wait a second, this just in.
We don't really have a comp system?
I said let Larry finish the story. Did you hear it?
No, I don't have one of
okay.
those.
89% have sent an online connection at least one selfie within the last 12 months.
Okay.
11% claim they have never taken one.
They're lying.
Of the 36% of respondents who claim they have never taken a belfie, more than half
I mean,
would be open to try it. More women, 59%, send belfies than men. However, a significant amount of men, 41%, still choose to participate.
Thank you for looking at me when you said the word participate.
75
Not once, the entire story you look at me, but when you say participate.
75% believe taking belfies improve their self-esteem and help them to overcome insecurity.
You're a son of a gun.
40%
There you go again. This
believe taking selfies improve their self-esteem and help them to overcome insecurity. However, the majority, 60%, believe the act does not...
Oh, sorry, it's the camera.
Oh, the camera. We have an earthquake just then. Whoa. Whoa, I felt a little rumble in the tumble. And the tumble in the jungle.
Or
Or the bungle in the jungle.
maybe.
I think Jethro Tull sang that song.
It's a good thing we're getting this adjusted because the sound is perfect.
Among those who sent a belfie, 86% report that the experience was enjoyable.
Don't be obvious about it. I forgot your vision sucks. Here, hold on. This is from just then. I'll say.
I can't.
I found out what a belfie is. Or
What
belfie.
belfie? What is it?
It's a butt selfie.
Oh, it's a butt selfie.
Take a picture of your
Well,
butt.
this changes the
Picture of
whole
my bum.
story. So
Why would you take a picture of your butt? Well, why would I?
I don't know. So 40% believe taking selfies improve their self-esteem and help them to overcome insecurity. However, the majority, 60%, believe that the act does the exact opposite for them.
They're probably ugly.
Among those who have sent a belfie, 86% report that the experience was enjoyable.
Well, they probably have nice butts.
So you would enjoy...
So 86% of the people that took a belfie said they enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably have really nice butts. Right? Wouldn't you appreciate it?
77% credit a Belfie to an improved romantic connection online.
Probably if you have a nice little muffin butt.
Belfies are a fun and effective way to keep the spark alive online.
You know. Says
Maria Sullivan, Vice President and dating expert of Dating.com. While selfies definitely serve their purpose
they do.
As an introductory form of attraction, Belfies are what it takes connections to the next level. I would have to agree with that. It probably
would. I would like to see what level it takes to be 100%
Yeah. What stood out most about these findings is that many are using Belfies as a confidence booster. An unexpected but definitely understandable finding. Getting comfortable with your own body is vital to any relationship. That is so true.
I'm comfortable with my body.
Right after we get done here, I might go take a Belfie.
I hope you don't, dude. And if you do, and you send it to me, I swear to God, I'm never coming over here again.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously won't say anything. Hey, Larry.
What's that, Joe?
2 drunk friends were left with swollen penises after injecting each other with piles with a...
Was that after they took a Belfie?
No.
Oh.
After they looked at the Belfie. And... I'm going to tell you this in a story in a second.
Okay.
They injected each other with a Piles cream they heard could give them extra girth.
What's that? Hold on.
I know.
What?
2 drunk friends were left with swollen penises after they injected each other with a Piles cream they heard could give them extra girth. Maybe it's like a Botox for your penis?
So they injected each other.
When you put Botox in your lips, it does this.
Oh yeah. Is that attractive to you? Like when you see like somebody with their lips all inflated?
Depends on what I'm thinking. 2 drunk friends, I already saw that sad part. The French man, oh that makes sense. The French men, both in their 30s, the 30s part made sense because the people in their 30s are stupid.
Oui.
Watched a YouTube tutorial that offered bogus tips on how they can get a bigger penis. Are you kidding me? Who would think that this would be a good idea?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It told them to inject themselves with an anti-hematoma cream.
Anti doesn't even sound good to begin with.
Or hematoma. Sounds like a bruise, right? What's a hematoma?
Hemoglobin. That's that Def Leppard, isn't it? Wow, we're really rolling with
it's
the
a bruise on a bruise is a hematoma.
Oh.
I just got that from my producers on your knee. It's a
bone bruise. That's just it. It's a bone bruise.
We have scientists and doctors behind the scenes giving us information to make us seem smarter than what we really are. Anyway, this is anti-hematoma cream, so it gets rid of bone bruises somehow because their penises are swollen. Get it? Bone.
Oh. Was that a buzzer?
Oh my God! Sometimes used to treat piles to boost their size of their members, but instead of experimenting on themselves, they decide to inject each other. Sounds really, really uncomfortable.
You know, I don't care how drunk I get.
Yeah, I'm never injecting anything into your penis, dude. It's never gonna happen unless you get bit by a rattlesnake in your penis and you have the anti-femin. Then even then, I probably would be like, hey, do it yourself.
I'll be like, yeah, you know what's gonna happen? You're probably gonna die.
Inject yourself, bro. Tom, where's Tom at? I didn't Tom's film. Tom, it's your dad. Take it. You do it. Doctors who treated the identified pair revealed they suffered from progressive painful swelling of the penis during the night and went to the hospital the next morning. Both men complained it hurt when the medics touched their penis to inspect damage. And gruesome pictures published in the medical journal...
No, I don't even... No.
Sorry for the pixelation, guys. We can't share this on YouTube. But if you can see here in this area... of the pixelation,
you really like grabbing after it.
I wasn't grabbing after anything. I'm just showing.
It kind of looked like grabbing.
Both men were told to rest and take painkillers. Well, that sounds like a good weekend. In the hope that swelling would go down on its own. But dermatologists at the Strasbourg University Hospital have no idea if the men had permanently damaged their penises as a result of the drunken experiment because they had never bothered to return for a checkup. It's not the first time you do something drunk and you damage your penis. I mean, you could get syphilis, You could fall and dent it.
That is true.
Hurt it, bend it, maybe break it. I don't know what it says. Writing about the case in a journal, Analysis di Determinology e Verificato, the team said the self-injection to the penis is an old practice. This is old news. It may be motivated by the desire to have a larger penis in order to increase self-esteem or to achieve enhanced sexual performance. Or it may be part of a chemsex practices, among other reasons.
This whole story is disturbing.
It's becoming more accessible since patients can now watch online tutorials, as occurred in the present case.
What, to inject yourself?
But the medics warned men that injecting their penises can lead to painful ulcers, gangrene, and erectile dysfunction.
Ulcers? Is that what you said? The first one?
Ulcers. I tried to say it, but it didn't come out right.
Oh.
Thanks for pointing that out in front of everybody. Dr. Rosenhayn, a consultant urologist and Queen Elizabeth Hospital. This is stupid. Hospital. It's never going to work out well if somebody injects your penis. Blah, 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 blah. Ultimately, augmentation of penises is stupid. Appearance of genitals in both men is gross. And women carry with it risk of scarring, infection, poor results, blah, blah, blah. Dr. Viney said men looking to increase the girth of their penis should just accept the fact they have a small penis. But he... It didn't say that. But he warned against people trying to DIY, do-it-yourself plastic surgery at home, urging them to leave it
Not
to the
smart.
experts. I mean, if you're going to do something to your penis by yourself at home, you don't inject
Remember
it.
we did a story
You
a
do
long
the
time.
opposite of injecting.
I think you might have did the story a long time
You know
ago
what that
too. You have a penis.
You give me the stories, bro. Don't put this on me,
No, because you
Ricky
did a
Bobby.
story before.
Don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
Remember somebody was like trying to make their penis real long and they stretched it out really long and everything, but it didn't work anymore.
It's weird that you remember this story in such great detail. What was the guy's name?
I started with L.
Anyway, dude. Who's John Silver?
That's just crazy. That is just crazy. I'll tell you what, guys. This is a story. You know, you got don't stab your penis or your friend's penis.
Don't do any
with a needle.
do-it-yourself plastic surgery at home. The injections are superficial.
You shouldn't be sticking anything into your penis.
It's true. You should stick your penis in other things.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do anything with it,
I wasn't
stick it
going to
in something
exactly
else.
say that, but
I don't care. What floats your boat? That's the name of the game, baby.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
We all know what the deal is.
we've had some stories on here that
We've had
you know,
some doozies.
Yeah, but this is.
But nothing like saying the word penis over and over again to make you feel like you're having a great time.
So, Joe,
Yeah, Larry.
there was a man fined for farting on cop. He argues farts are protected forms of expression.
Protective?
I'm pretty sure they are.
They protect you?
A 22-year-old Austrian man who made headlines.
Wait, I'm sorry, what kind of man?
Austrian. Man who made headlines in June of last year after he was fined $600.
Wow, that's a lot of money for farting.
Yeah, it was like 500 euros.
Wow.
It's like $600 for us. For farting
I
on
get
a,
what you mean by dollar.
for farting on a police officer, argued in court that his fart actually falls under freedom of expression. Austrian daily newspaper Der Standard reported last week. I often express myself in the same way.
You do.
In a decision released by the administrative court in Vienna, the court lays out some much needed detail in regards to the alleged events that transpired on that fateful day. Or that fartful day.
Hey, look at you.
Meaning that we as readers can look at the facts and come to our own conclusions about whether the fart was indeed protected speech. The ordeal began on June 5th, 2020 when the farting man named Mr. AB, or Mr. Ab, in the document was hanging out with his friends at an unnamed park when a group of police officers approached them during a routine identity
A group
check.
of police officer?
Did I say group? A group of, yeah.
Yeah, but you forgot
When
to
a
ask.
group of police officers.
Said police officer.
That's when things got windy.
I see what he did there.
When,
He was very
when he
cheeky.
released the intestinal gas, the complainant was sitting on a park bench. The document reads, he then lifted his buttocks, or his butt,
Either
cheek
way.
and tensed up a little before letting the intestinal gas escape. I can relate to
I
that.
know you can.
It's kind of like
You like to aim. Just poop yourself.
the complainant's friend laughed at the intestinal gas,
Just poop yourself.
and witness F,
What?
whoever that is, made a joke. The document continues. Due to the resulting entertainment from the intestinal gas, the defendant grinned at the officers. In court, the man argued that the fart was not intentional, and that even if it was intentional, it would still fall under his fundamental right of freedom of expression.
He was definitely expressing something.
Unfortunately for the windbreaker, the judge didn't buy his argument.
So he had to pay $600?
Well, in a detailed legal assessment of whether farting is indeed a protection of form of expression, the judge argues while farts and burps can cause social inappropriateness, they do not contain communicative content. And even if they did, it would still be considered a form of expression that transcends the boundaries of decency. The judge did show some sympathy for the man, reducing his fine from 500 euros to 100,
That's not as bad.
citing his financial situation, the fact that he had no criminal record.
That's a good call. Never
You know-
history of farting.
I just want to say that there are times that you could just move, like, you know, if you have really bad gas and you could just, like,
Well,
And
if you,
someone
I feel
could
if you're
just
doing
kinda-
this, though, you're purposely
well, that
aiming
is
at
true.
somebody.
That is true.
I feel you drop your pencil and you pick it up and you fart, then that's what happens
Yeah.
sometimes. It's
I just
embarrassing.
think that we should all be free to fart whenever
It's
we
very
need
embarrassing.
to.
Hey, Larry.
What, Joe?
Japan. I almost said Japan. Japan. I don't know why. I almost said it again. Japan scraps mascot promoting Fukushima.
Who?
Fukushima wastewater dump.
Isn't that Fukushima?
It's Fukushima.
I think it's Fukushima.
Is that? Can you say that?
This just in, it's Fukushima.
Fukushima? Are you
Hold
sure?
it. This just in. You owe 3 more.
No, it's not. I'm reading the
I'm
story
pretty
that you
sure
gave
that's
me.
what they just said.
No,
$2. Oh, $2.
I don't think so, because I think that I'm pronouncing the word improperly. It's not my fault. You should go over these stories with me ahead of time. Anyway, now that the story's boring, the Japanese government has been forced to quickly retire an animated character it had hoped would win support for its decision this week to release more than 1 million tons of contaminated water from the Fukushima Daiichi, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Nuclear power plant into the sea.
In Tennessee?
Into the sea. Although the water will be treated before being discharged, it will still contain tritium and radioactive hydrogen isotope represented on a government website by a cute fish-like creature with rosy cheeks.
So because you put a mascot, you can go dump radioactive stuff out into the sea.
Well, supposedly not, because they scrapped it. But the character's
Oh.
appearance is an online flyer and video on a reconstructive agency's website angered Fukushima residents. It seems the government's desire to release the water into the sea takes priority over everything. Some 80-year-old Fukushima fisher told Kyoto news agency the gap between gravity of the problems we face and the levity of the character is huge. Riken Kamasudu, a local writer, tweeted, if he's writing, he's not tweeting. If the government thinks it can get the general public to understand just by creating a cute character, it's making a mockery of risky communication.
Yeah.
Social media users named the character Tritium Kun or Little Middle Kunchitum, an apparent reference to Pluto Kun, who appeared in the mid-90s to soften the image of
I
plutonium.
feel like part of this story was in Japanese. I'm not positive.
On behalf of the Japan's nuclear industry. The Reconstruction Agency, which oversees recovery efforts in the region destroyed by March 11th earthquake and a tsunami and a nuclear meltdown, removed the promotional material on Wednesday, a day after it first appeared. Experts say tritium is harmful to humans only in large doses, and with the dilution that treated water possesses no scientifically detectable risk.
So it's okay.
Supposedly. The character was created to explain that the release of tritanium into the sea is a standard practice at nuclear power plants around the world. Local fishing communities say the water's release will destroy decades of hard work to rebuild consumer confidence in their seafood.
I'm sorry, I was just expressing myself.
work to release the diluted water will begin in about 2 years. The government has said.
That story. Let me tell you. Yeah, I don't know. This just in. They said, Joe, please stop with that story.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't pick it.
Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of disturbing. As like our studio audience, it's kind of disturbing.
You guys saw a big penis. So weird.
So.
Wait, that's not what I'm looking at.
But Joe, you know, with that story, it's like it's a little disturbing that we can just dump stuff out in the ocean, put a mascot there, and like, oh, I'm just dumping stuff out in the ocean. It's okay. It's disturbing.
Is it?
I think it is.
Is it really?
It's radioactive.
Hey Larry.
It's a radioactive.
You know what else is disturbing?
What?
Bananas. And you know they're curved because they grow towards the sun?
Well,
that's news to us.